Hello, Victory Village, and welcome to another episode. It is I, Twanna Y'vette, and I have got a surprise for you guys. I did not think I was going to have anything over the weekend. I usually take off on the weekend and just kind of relax. But my girl and yours, Parker Memes or Mims, forgive me if I just butchered your last name. She sent me a little bit of information concerning Da Brat and her fiance, Judy. So, listen, she tells me, don't be shocked. All of these folks are questionable. Let me hip y'all to game on Da Brat's partner, Judy. So then she says a small child drowned in Judy's pool a year or two ago, which is news to me. I had no idea, right? So her assistant was supposed to be watching the child, and somehow the child got out of the house and was found in the pool 30 minutes later. Judy paid the New Orleans Police Department off so an investigation wouldn't be done. So she paid for a fitness center, and then ran out of New Orleans, to greener pastures. You know what I'm saying? Ran up into Atlanta, and then boom, next thing you know, she is with the brat and has a TV show. Okay, the brat loves Judy, which I've never seen, so I will not have any comments upon that. So, she goes on to say that Kelly was, leaking a post on Twitter about Judy and the brat on Twitter around August the 24th. So she was well enough to do all of that. Okay, there also has been a lot of death around Kelly, and I wouldn't trust any of these folks. So thank you, Parker, for this information. So I did some digging around, and let me see if I can open up the right window because I wanna get rid of that. And is this the window caption I want? Because I want to go to a video. I want to show you guys a video. Sorry about that. I had to pause it. So this is another video right here. I'm going to mute my microphone so you guys can hear it.
I don't know what to do. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. And I'm not.
All right. Those videos, courtesy of YouTube, okay. It was a little bit. I was just kind of taken aback a little bit because, um, the severity of what was going on. So you've got a child that has departed us. She's he or she is gone, and I do have the article. I'm going to pop that up so you guys can see as well. And it's ridiculous. It's crazy. So this is the brat's partner, Da Brat. This is her partner in life. They have this TV show. Again, it's on WeTV. If you guys have seen it, put some comments down below so I can, read what you guys think about this. But I've never really, to be honest with you, I didn't know it existed. I'm just, I'm honest to God, I didn't know.
How do you know?
I didn't know that the show existed. Okay. Um Now here I've got First Coast News, and this is July 18th, 2019, and we're going to listen to a little bit of this. I got to make sure that I got everything right. Let me take the slideshow down for a second so you guys can see my screen and we can watch this together. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the commercial.
Tragic news out of the Lakeshore area. A toddler has drowned in a pool off of San Juan Avenue. This is video that you're taking a look at from the scene this afternoon.
And so we have a crew there on the scene. Cameron Eppinger is on your side, joining us live with the latest. Cam, such a sad story.
Heather, you're exactly right. Such an unfortunate situation this afternoon. This incident happened at around 2 o'clock this afternoon. That's when JFRDM police arrived here on the scene. And it happened at this home that you see behind me. I'm going to give you a shot of the pool. If you walk with me closely here, you can see it happening in an above ground pool. You can see that have that kind of like the flotation device in the pool. But here's what happened. Police tell us that around 2 o'clock, witnesses who were here at the home found a toddler in the pool, and then they started performing CPR on that toddler, and then 911 was dispatched out here, and that's when they started performing CPR, and then they took the toddler to the hospital, and that's where the toddler ultimately died. Again, it's still unclear what led to this incident. It's unclear whether or not adults were outside at the time with the toddler while he was inside the pool. We're still working with police to try to confirm that information. Neighbors that we spoke with tell us that it was a little boy involved in this incident. Once we learn more information, we'll be sure to pass it along to you. But for now, reporting live on the west side, Cameron Eppinger, First Coast News, on your side.
Okay, so the child was a little boy. Okay. And I'm sorry, it's taken me like a second or two to toggle back and forth. I like to mute my microphone while I'm playing videos. So, I'm here. I'm still here. Just I gotta do stuff a certain way. YouTube policies, okay? So we gotta follow those YouTube policies. Shout out to First Coast News for capturing this story. Without this video, I probably would not have had the full details of any of this stuff because I didn't know it happened until you guys, told me. That's why the chat is so important, because we get to elaborate on things, and there are other people who know stuff, that we don't. So I really appreciate you guys communicating with me. Um, this is a whole nother story right here. I'm not getting into this story. This is for a whole nother video, and it's gonna be ridiculous. So, but I was able to look this stuff up, right? Um, Most of these July 18th, September 9th, all in like 2019. There's a lot of videos about this story, and a lot of news, articles about this story about this little boy. And would you know it? I would be the one to miss. I would be the one to miss out on these stories. It's a really sad story, and I really hate that things. I don't know. The bottom line is we don't know. Has been a couple years ago, and the rumor is that she paid the police department off so they wouldn't do an investigation. Now I understand that the her assistant was supposed to be the one uh watching the child, right? So I'm imagining, what in the world? What in the world was the assistant doing? Assisting Judy? Was that what it was? She was assisting Judy, and that's why she couldn't do her job. That's crazy. That's absolutely ridiculous that something like this will happen. And then she fled the whole state and went to Atlanta and hooked up with a celebrity who now she's marrying. And my mind is like this, you guys. Did the brat take some time out to investigate this, or she's so in love to where she just isn't gonna touch it? She no. Judy told me what it is, and that's what it is. Like, is that how it happens? Is that what? I want to know. I want to know. I would definitely have a lot of questions if I was Brat, just because you don't want to bring somebody into your life um that has a history like that. Do we know that that's the only incident? And I'm really shocked at. I wish I could go back to the video, but I already. But did you see the part of the video? Like, I was like, so that's how. That's where Judy was. The grass was unkept. The pool didn't look real good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something. There's a lot of things, that are missing now. It seems like she's living in the lap of luxury, and her name is everywhere. Not just for her diamond drops, but you know what I'm saying. And if she was making that kind of money in New Orleans, what happened that you couldn't get your grass cut? I mean, it's none of my business though. It's just stuff that I noticed. I noticed it, so I talk about things that I noticed or whatever. So I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. Do you think Brad should do some investigating before she ties the knot with this lady? Is there anything else that we need to be looking at? When it comes to this Judy person, you know, who she is, how many children she has, how old is she? What happened? After or what happened to the parents of the little boy? Did the parents of the little child that drowned in Judy's backyard, did they have anything to say, or were they paid off as well? These are just questions. If you guys have the answers, though, of course, you know what to do. Drop them down in the comments, honey, so we can have a little convo about this. But I thought that this was really interesting, and I definitely want to thank my subscribers for coming through with that, because listen, special shout out to Parker. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Parker, for letting me know what was up, because to be honest with you guys, I've never heard of this woman before in my life. Never heard of her before in my life. So this was the first, and I'm sitting here like, wow. So first of all, I didn't even know Brat was bisexual or homosexual. I had no idea. Yeah, I'm just not on social media that much. Really, that's for me, that's what it is. I'm literally not on social media that much. So it's like, I miss a lot of stuff. Here lately, I've been teeter-tottering with the possibility of getting another Instagram account, just, but privately or whatever. So I'm going to see what my YouTube family, how we communicate and stuff like that before I just jump all into, you know, social media again. But I do have a Twitter if you ever need to inbox me for anything. Again, I am really curious to know what you guys think about this whole thing. Um, Interesting to me. And if you guys have any more 411 that I possibly could have missed for this story, do drop it in the comments, because I love chatting with all of you guys. Y'all stay safe out there. Mask it up. Use your hand sanitizer, gloves at the pump. Remember to always live on purpose, and I will be talking to you in another video. Bye, Village.